Hey, chat, how's everyone doing? Time for this to somehow take 2 extra streams to finish. Don't put that evil into this world! Why would you say this? Bros out here sending bad vibes on frame 1. How could you? Sorry I wasn't here yesterday, chat. I had a lot of stuff come up. Nothing serious or anything, just very, very busy. And I was like, you know what? It's Labor Day. I'm just gonna take the day off. But we're here now. We're gonna get this game done today, and then tomorrow, we're finally gonna get to Lost Souls Aside. We'll be starting that tomorrow. I'll probably stream it on Wednesday and Friday. There's no Cobblemon this Saturday, so Saturday will probably be XG Next Gen, and then Lost Souls Aside again on Sunday. Should be fun. And then we're just gonna have XG and Lost Souls Aside. I need to find one other playthrough that I can expect to be kind of short that I can do before Time Stranger comes out. I don't want to start anything else long, though, because I don't think I'll get it done in time for Time Stranger. I'll figure something out. Anyways, let's get started. I don't know how long today's stream is going to be. It just, when we're done, we're done. Hello everyone and welcome back to Digimon Story Lost Evolution. Get me in here. Controller. Give me a second. My controller hates me, Your Honor. Controller. There we go. Why did it let me hit the start button and then not press any other buttons? I did a little bit of grinding off stream like I said I would. As you can see, our Digimon are not quite at their final forms right now because I didn't have a ton of time. But stats are way higher than they were previously. Hopefully high enough to get us through this. I think unfortunately Skull Balukimon ended up being the weakest team member. I don't know why his stats are like seemingly so much lower than everyone else's overall. But it's fine because we're mostly going to be using the Sovereigns for the rest of the playthrough. But they're very close to becoming the Sovereigns again. They got like 6 levels to go. We'll get them those last 6 levels. They'll become the Sovereigns again. It'll all be great. It'll all be fantastic. I would like the rest. And then they will get even more stats upon becoming the Sovereigns again and getting those big boosts. Hello everyone in stream. Hello everyone in both chats. Welcome one, welcome all. Alright, it'll actually be easier to go here. I also made sure to get all of the farm quest Digimon we need, so we don't have to deal with any of that anymore. Today's stream might be a little shorter. It might not take us like a full 3 hours to get all of these done. But we're still on the Tiger Vespamon one, which means we need to go to Angler Tunnel and Proxy Islands. We're not doing this one because it's the worst side quest in the entire history of all of the DS story games. Of all the story games, really. I don't even have to specify DS. But I have the correct Digimon for all of the other quests. I not only have the Digimon, but I also have the correct personality. So we're gonna get all these done, and then we're gonna go do the Tamer King Coliseum thing. And the Coliseum, like, Tamer King thing will be how we end the playthrough. That is the plan, is to finish the playthrough by doing the Tamer King shenanigans. That last tournament. So let's get over to Proxy Islands, and hopefully, even though I haven't digivolved them into Sovereigns yet, my stats should, theoretically, be high enough for us to deal with this chest for this side quest. Fingers crossed. It was like Leopardmon plus Minervamon plus something else? Saber Leomon, maybe? We looked at them last time, and like their stats were so high compared to ours, we didn't actually do the fight, if I remember right. Hopefully it goes better now. Big damage. Action chain. Get Crimson Blazed. Dead as heck. Yes, we are very close to getting our Sovereigns back. Just a few more levels. Honestly, we probably need to get them back to Sovereigns before we go do the stupid, what whatever it is. Look, now that my Digimon have high enough stats, the Ancient Beetlemon aren't spawning every single fight anymore. Classic. But we, probably, because I'm pretty sure the Battle in Angler Tunnel is the Ravemon one, who are just, like, they have totally yoked out speed stats. We are going to want to have the Sovereigns back for that one, I think. You got a triple action chain? Why are you like this? Dead. Alright, Phoenixmon. Get him. Nailed it. Warp me. Alright, please go better than last time. I beg of you. It was Saber Leomon. Alright, immediately, Ancient Garurumon outsped them, which is a great sign. I think we're going to want to go for Absolute Zero here. I don't remember who's more annoying. Minervamon or Leopardmon, but, you know. I'm just going to assume they're all annoying. Weak to water, you say? Well, well, well. I might just be making a tactical switch in that case. Alright, this is doing alright damage. Swap me in Jumbo Gamemon here. Not strike roll. No, my dragon. Aurora Force. See how that goes. Good damage, good damage. Speed down, things that you love to see. This, Your Honor. Action chain on Water Boy. Other things that you love to see. Still this, Your Honor. Drown them, Jumbo Gamemon. Drown them! Holy cow, switching in Jumbo Gamemon was the right play. That was over 4k damage. As long as we can get enough Jumbo Gamemon turns, we should have this on lock. Ow. Help, I've been parried. It's fine, as long as they don't... Well, actually, I'd rather them pair Goldramon, if anyone. Oh, triple action chain. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't seem busted at all. Big crit. Big crit. Alright, so we're doing great stat-wise now. I didn't even put weapons on the Digimon yet, because I was going to wait until they Digivolve back to Sovereign and then armor them up. Well, they have the Growth Ring armor, but I'm also going to take them off the Growth Ring armor when they get back to Mega, I think, because I think I'll care less about levels than and more about raw stats. I'm shocked you didn't get Lost Souls aside yet. I mean, it kind of makes sense because the reason why is because it was Labor Day. I pre-ordered the game and it was supposed to get here last Friday. The pre-order didn't get it to me on Friday and said that they didn't know when they would. Amazon was what I pre-ordered on. They said they didn't know when they'd get it to me. And I was like, well, fine, I'm going to buy it somewhere else then. And then I bought it on Best Buy online, and Best Buy was like, yeah, we can get it to you on Saturday, like the very next day. But then it didn't get to me on Saturday because it got delayed again, and then it was Sunday and Labor Day. So obviously on Sunday and Labor Day, they weren't, like, doing anything. They weren't delivering stuff on Labor Day, so it gets here today. Hope you get Digimon Time Stranger on time. I'm driving an hour to Best Buy to pick up Time Stranger specifically so that I get it on time. So that's not going to be a problem. Unless the place I'm driving to does not get it. Like, the actual store doesn't have it, which I doubt. I'll also just buy it twice if that happens. If I somehow don't get the physical game on the day of release, I'll buy the digital version. I'm not gonna not stream. Like, Lost Souls aside, whatever, I don't care. I mean, I care, but it's not a big deal that I didn't get to play it immediately. But, like, Tales of Xillia Remastered and, Time Stranger, I'm getting those day of release or I'm buying them digital. I'm playing them the day they come out. You also weak to water? I wasn't even paying attention. You are. Why are they all weak to water? Sandfox, thank you for summoning tier 1 for 49 months. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you very much, brother. Hyper Tornado. I love how it's, like, bad to slow down your opponents because it leads to them getting double turns in the future when the speed debuff wears off because the turn action icon thing makes no sense. It's so weird that you lower the opponent's speed and the game is like, alright, well, you get double turns right now. But then, like, 3 turns later, it's like the speed thing wore off, so now your opponent immediately gets, like, 3 turns in a row. It doesn't feel good. Jumbo Gamemon. Maybe it still will be like a 3-hour stream today because, man, even with higher stats, these fights take a hot minute. They did not know what they were doing with the post-game of this game. Just giving all of the enemies a bajillion HP. The gameplay of the Digimon DS games is not good enough to warrant how long some of these fights take. They start to really just get grating. Beep, beep, beep. Oh my goodness, it's a giant wooden horse! Where Pedal Dramon? I've decided I'm killing you. Just to see how much experience Ancient Troyamon actually gives. Level 99, huh? Did you manage to play on your own time the expansion for Kirby game? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Expansion for Kirby game. Kirby in the Forgotten World? Did it have extra stuff added? I think I'm gonna want more fire. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that I'm going to want fire to fight the giant wooden horse. Kirby versus Goku, the crossover we've all been waiting for. Sounds like a Devil Artemis skit. I have not played Kirby in the Forgotten Lands since I beat it on the channel. No! My Purgatory Claws. Well, back to Ancient Garurumon having 57 turns. Sir, please. I am in need of experience. I'm so close to having my sovereigns back. First breath. Stop bullying my chicken. Good dodge, good dodge. How do you dodge something when you're paralyzed? That doesn't make sense. Please get a turn. Thank you. Get him with the Claws of Purgatory. See, that's the damage I've been wanting. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill you in 2 burst breaths here. Do you have a favorite ancient Digimon? Mine is Ancient Greymon. Favorite ancients. Favorite ancients. Going through them all in my head. It's probably also Ancient Greymon. I think Ancient Greymon is just the best of them. Probably like Ancient Greymon, then Ancient Beetlemon, then Ancient Kazemon. Probably my top 3. Then like Ancient Garurumon, then maybe Ancient Mermaidmon, and then after that, I don't really love the Ancients after that very much. That's just off the top of my head is probably how I'd rank them. You know what? I have a couple more experience items here, actually. Let's make use of those real quick. Because, again, we're about to have to go fight the Ravemon box, and I remember that box being mighty annoying. Like, incredibly annoying. Although, if we have Ancient Beetlemon and a Zulongmon with their electric moves, might not be too bad. Because I imagine that the Ravemons are all going to be weak to lightning. Which would make a big difference. Give me all of the experience. Yes, yes, all of it. It is all mine. Fork it over. Not the forbidden temptation, no! How dare you? Alright, give me an action chain on Phoenixmon here to use the last thing. Yeah, easy. And then probably get the kill with Purgatory Claws after doing that right there. Should at least guarantee us getting to level 60 here. I think some of the Sovereigns are level 61, some of them are level 62. I'm just going to get them all to 62 and Digivolve them all at the same time. 6,000. Yep, got him to level 60 at least. Good to Digivolve the other 2. Let's get our Ancients back. Almost Digivolved into Hercules Kabuterimon there. Yeah, over 800 attack. Ancient Beetlemon should go a long way in us being able to win that Ravemon fight. Bum, 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 bum. Beetle. And then give me back Ancient Sphinxmon. The Ancient Sphinxmon stats just aren't as good for some reason. Oh well. It is what it is. Dude, Skullbalukimon and Time Stranger, let's go. Hello, Sphinx boy. Alright. Equipment. Weapons. I'm actually going to give you a weapon. Bullet Hammer. Will-O-Wisp Axe. Lightning Javelin, which I have 2 of apparently. I mean, that sounds like it fits for you, to be honest. 90 defense, 24 accuracy, paralysis resist, 381 attack. Sure, have the Lightning Javelin. And then, do I, like, have any good armor? I have the Troy armor, apparently. I probably got this from Ancient Troyamon. Load Chainmail. The Arukeni armor. That sounds like it fits you. There you go, have the Arukeni armor. I'm not too worried about experience up items at this point. You can have the Saint's Robe, apparently. There you go. Whoops. And then for weapon, the Cap Cannon or the Sniper Gun. Sure, I'll give you the Sniper Gun. Why not? Works for me. And then, yeah, warp me out of here. Gate disc. And now we have to go back to Angler Tunnel. Joy, oh joy. Things Digimon players love to hear. Go back to the sunken tunnel equivalent. Whee! Now, it would be very nice if I could get back my sovereigns before we get to this chest. Oh, Beelzemon is just here now, huh? That's just what we're doing now? I think I actually remember this happened last time, didn't it? How much damage do you take here? Like any? Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. He's killable. He can bleed, Your Honor. He gets action chains. Get me out of here, Your Honor. Alright, we kind of tanked it a little bit. I really just want to see how much experience we get out of this. I do really wish that you didn't constantly get action chains. I hate action chains. I hate them a lot. Curse you, poison. Well, the Diaboromon is going to die before it can hit me, so that's good. Ooh, big crit, big crit. If we can kill the leftmost one, we should be fine. We just need there to stop being two of them. Okay, well then I immediately crit the one on the right, which I mean, I'm glad to get crits. I'll take whatever crits the game wants to give me, but can we crit the correct one, please? The main problem here is that I can't Vajra both of them at the same time. Okay, hold up. I might be able to kill it with this next one. It would be great if I crit this just to guarantee it. Alright, it's fine. They're glass cannons. Which is crazy to call that a glass cannon, considering how many hits it took, but that is what a glass cannon is in Lost Evolution. Double impact, the classic attack. No, my attack. Alright, that's fine. Just don't hit Goldramon. He's having a rough day. Alright, still worth doing Starlight instead. Definitely. Which means it's probably worth doing Gold Flame instead of Blue Lightning. I think he might die to Vajra here. Oh, you're definitely dead. Fantastic news! Your life has come to a close! This is for Leomon or whatever. You don't even get hit with poison twice when you get an action chain. That's so lame. One more thing that makes action chains busted. It was like 2,000 experience. I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting more. Straight up was expecting more. Alright, less Beelzemon, please. Would have liked more than a singular Boltmon, but Boltmon, as I recall, gives a lot of EXP. So very close to getting our sovereigns back for good. I need it. I need it. I can't believe that we never got a move that made me want to replace Nightmare Syndrome on Phoenixmon in this entire time. Alright, Goldramon, don't screw this up somehow. I kind of find it difficult to imagine how you even would. I guess just missing twice would have been the only way. Yeah, he's worth 1,600 alone. He's worth more than, like, 2 Beelzemon. Because the 2 Beelzemon plus Diaboromon gave us, like, 1,900. He's probably worth at least 2 Beelzemon. Well, 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 would you look at this? A Beelzemon and 2 Boltmon. I cannot possibly pass up this much experience. Bum, bum. Please don't kill my Goldramon. I neglected healing him because I just wanted him to level up instead. Big crit, big crit. The only real threat here is the Beelzemon, so. Oh, 3? Well, I guess I'm just gonna tab out and go check Discord or something. Has anyone decided to message me in the past, like, 20, 25 minutes since I went live? Let's find out together as Beelzemon plays the game. Nope, I have gotten no messages, nor any messages that I need to pay attention to in any of the servers I'm in, alas. Alright, get back up, Goldramon. We have business to do. Beelzemons to murder. Ow. Ancient Garurumon, I'm gonna res you later. Don't worry about it. Really wish I'd gotten an action chain here to potentially kill the Beelzemon. Alright, just don't hit Ancient Garurumon and we'll be fine. Alright, good, that's not hitting. It's a little worrisome, but not an attack, which is nice. Alright, perfect. Ancient Garurumon, please get the kill on this Beelzemon. Action chain, which sort of avoids poison a little bit. Perfect. Alright, and I'll res you right after this. Oh, now you care. Oh, I killed the Boltmon too, nice. Ancient Garurumon, no! And you dying for some reason means the Boltmon gets to go now. Classic. Yo, nice 1 damage, bro. Well, I'm not poisoned anymore. That's nice. Kinda. If I remember right, I think that these Boltmon will potentially run away when they get low on health. So we'll just kill them before they can get away. Pretty sure these guys are weak to lightning. This is gonna be easy. Chat, I had been hearing a lot of good stuff about that King of the Hill revival. And to preface this, I never watched the original King of the Hill. I didn't, like, watch it when I was younger or anything. But I heard a lot of people saying good stuff about King of the Hill, and I had seen some review videos on King of the Hill stuff before. And so I went and watched its new season of, like, 10 episodes, because I have Hulu, and, you know, I was like, why not? It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was funny. Would recommend. Would recommend giving it a try. I think I might go back and watch some of their older seasons, see how it held up. Because I think that show came out back in, like, the 90s, didn't it? Maybe early 2000s? But I quite enjoyed its new season. I thought it was funny. Purgatory Claws! Excuse me. I hit you with the claws of Purgatory. I don't think you got the memo. You should be in Purgatory right now. Okay, well, one of you got the memo. The other one apparently can't read. And you know what happens to people who can't read. That's right. They get struck with lightning from the heavens. So let this be a lesson to you, kids. Read. It'll save your life. I don't remember where this box, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I remember hating this Ravemon fight so much, if that is what is coming up. I think it's like all the way on the other side of whatever this is called, of the tunnel, of Sunken Tunnel, Angler Tunnel. Listen, man, it's Sunken Tunnel in my world. This might be enough experience to get us back our Sovereigns. It would be nice if the Sovereigns could get a little bit of level ups before going into the Ravemon fight. Be a nice little boost going into it. Although I'm definitely going to switch in Ancient Beetlemon for the Ravemon. That double crit was highly necessary. I needed all 7,000 points of damage there. 57 away? Come on. Come on. You gonna do me like that? You gonna do me dirty like that? Isn't it, like, up? No, it's not up around here. I think it's even further to the left. We're getting so far from the exit. We're getting so much closer to the entrance, quotation marks, because the port is at the exit instead of at the entrance. That now we're not running into legendaries. I've played too much Cobblemon recently. Played too much XG Next Gen. We're not running into Megas anymore. We're back to just Ultimates being around. The fact that Woru Seadramon is a dragon, I think Metal Seadramon is a dragon also in this game, instead of being Aquan, is like a crime. Someone should be fired for that blunder. They're sea serpents. They should be Aquan. Alright. Give me back my boys. 969 speed. Nice. That's what we're all about. Bum, 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 ba, bum. Bye, Humon! My boy. In my top 10 favorite Megas for sure. Love that White Tiger. Get this Crimson Phoenix in here too. Bum, 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 bum. Caw-caw! And then you. Almost there. Hopefully Ancient Beetlemon and a Zulongmon will make this fight easier than I remember it being. Hopefully we just have higher stats in general this time than when I did it the first time. Bum, bum, bum. And last but not least, Turtle. Jumbo Gamemon. Hi, Ebenwumon. Welcome back. Alright. Then we gotta, like, equip stuff. Baihumon, you're my favorite. You get the Peacemaker. Purely because you're my favorite. Yeah, load chain there. What's your thoughts on the Liberators mascot Digimon line of Terromon? Don't know it. Maybe I'd recognize it if I saw it, but I definitely don't know it off the top of my head. What Digimon is this? There are, like, no good weapons that Zukaimon can equip? I guess because he can't use the bullet hammer or the battle axe. I don't know what makes it where he can't. I thought he'd be able to use the Will-O-Wisp thing. He can't use the lightning javelin, even though I have 2 of them, alas. Atlas Spear would have also been good. He just can't use any of them. He can't use any of the guns either. What the heck, Zukaimon? Honestly, this rapid fire bow, 10 crit, 500 speed. Sure, just become insanely fast. I guess it's the best option we have for you for some reason. They're not gonna... yeah, you can't use, like, any of the good equipment. What the heck, man? What the heck? well. Does the evasion rate experience boost defense? I think this is honestly the best thing for you. That's unfortunate. We just don't have anything good for Zukaimon. What do I need to be able to use these? Now we don't have anything good for you either. Well, give you the best we have. Okay, here we go. You can wear these, at least. This is just better. And Ravemon. None of you can use these axes and hammers and whatnot, but I don't know why. Okay, but you can use spears. Here you go, another lightning javelin. Those are good. And then the Troy armor is good, sure. A little underwhelming for Zukaimon and a Zulongmon, but it is what it is. Can I actually, I wanted to give you the Peacemaker because you're my favorite, but do you have a better weapon you can use? Yeah, you can use all these. Okay, so we should have you use one of these and put the, this is just attack up, though. Yeah, whatever. No, I should... Don't be stupid. It's a little unfortunate, but give Baihumon... Just give him the Bullet Hammer, it's just attack up. And then we'll give Zukaimon the Peacemaker, because he has, like, no attack up. Yeah, it's better overall. All right, moving on. Yeah, I think I remember where the chest is roughly. It's like at the very top left of the area. I'm just looking around as we go each spot to make sure I don't miss it. All right, we have all our Megas back. I've actually put weapons and armor on them, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have any more troubles throughout the rest of the playthrough, stat-wise. I think the only way that we would is that super final garbage mission that we aren't doing. So we should be fine. Also, give me a Baihumon. I'm gonna have you sit this one out because you don't have any 4 or 5 space attacks. I think Ancient Beetlemon, if this is the Ravemon thing, like I'm pretty certain it is, then Ancient Beetlemon as Zulongmon is probably our best combo, and I think that Zukaimon will do pretty well also. They're birds, they have feathers, they should be weak to fire. It's just basic math. You know, the feathers catch on fire. The story of Icarus. Just makes sense. Bum, bum, bum. Look at all those gains. Right, and it should just be like right up here, I think? Or near here? Yep, there it is. Oh no! Aren't some things in one of the Digimon story games bird Digimon that shouldn't be bird Digimon? Only thing I can think of is Shurimon. I think Shurimon is a bird in Dawn and Dusk for some reason. Probably because it digivolves from a bird. But also, like, it's not a bird, it's more of a plant. Blue lightning! Here we go. Yep, this is the awful Ravemon fight. I thought it was a full family of Ravemon. It's just Ravemon Burst Mode and then a bunch of ninjas. No, there's a Ravemon on the far right, I see now. Ravemon Burst Mode, and then a bunch of other Ravemons. Oh, sick. Hey, look, they all get to go first. Crimson Formation. All my homies hate this fight because it's just a bunch of annoying speed spam. Oh, cool. The Ninjamon get action chains, too. Sick. The enemy has taken 6 actions, and I have not gotten a turn yet. Nice damage, bro. Using Crimson Flame to hit the Shurimon and the Ninjamon, I think would be the best way to go. Have you tried being faster? Oh, genius. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, come on, stupid stun. Zulongmon's defense is not holding up as well as I hoped it would. Alright, but how much does this do? The Ravemon resist lightning? Are you for real? That is insane to me. They're weak to light? Okay. Okay, I guess that's how we're gonna do it. Really wish you had been paralyzed. Good, good. More of that, Your Honor. Really need my boy Zukaimon to get a turn to see how fire does here. I think we can still make use of Ancient Beetlemon because he is tanking hits, but also he can get paralysis. Probably mainly because of how he's not doing well at taking damage, we swap out a Zulongmon. I would like to know if they're weak to fire first, because if they are, then I want to swap in Ebenwumon for Jumbo Crater. But I think I'm just going to swap in Baihumon either way to use Vajra. Crimson Blaze! Okay, they are weak to fire. Good. Oh, action chains. Ninjas in a sewer, where have I heard that before? I don't know, I think that's a fresh new idea you just came up with. You should write some comics about that ASAP. Stupid speed downs. Zukaimon! Baihumon isn't taking these hits great either. Give me a Medicine Omega, please. Alright, how much damage are we getting here? Alright, yeah, we'll stick with Baihumon. Oh, cool. I think that Baihumon hitting them just made it where Zukaimon didn't get a turn. I love how turn order works in this game. It's so fun and enjoyable the way that it seems completely random and typically against you. Ow. Stop. Nah, it's not good. Oh, cool. 3 turns. Awesome. Enjoy yourself. Nice crit, bro. Stop bullying my chicken! They killed my chicken. Oh, I need some of these Digimon to die so they stop having infinite turns. Do I heal with Ancient Beetlemon? No, I think I heal with Baihumon, assuming he doesn't die. And have Ancient Beetlemon paralyze all these guys again, so I hopefully luck into some paras. Ancient Beetlemon being an absolute tank is saving us right now. Please don't. Thank you. Instead of you rezzing here, actually, I think I'd just kill one of these Ninjamon and get some damage. Because if I res Zukaimon, it might, like, mess up my turn order to where I don't get to, I don't get to do a Calamity Thunder here, and I really want to get paras. You know, since turn order makes no sense in this game. Okay, full-on stun is fantastic. I don't understand why the one Ninjamon didn't get paralyzed, but whatever. They literally, I think every single turn they've gotten, they always get 2 or 3 action chains. I hate this game. I hate the post-game of Lost Evolution so much. I forgot how much of Lost Evolution's post-game was just, like, all bad, and it wasn't, like, just the final side quest. There's just a lot not great about the post-game in this one. Ow. Zukaimon. I want to hit the Ninjamon and the Shurimon with fire. So he gets rezzed first. Thank you for being paralyzed. An action chain? Oh my goodness, for me? Like, they actually left enough action chains for the rest of us? Thank you. I'm gonna go straight for another Crimson Blaze because this Ninjamon is almost dead. So is the Shurimon. Okay, good. I did kill the Ninjamon there. Perfect. Oh my goodness, 3 action chains for the Ravemon burst mode. What are the odds? A smackerel of action chains. So true. Stupid speed, damn. Please just let these other 2 get full parried so I can have Zukaimon kill the Shurimon, and then I can res with... Thank you. Res with Ancient Beetlemon. Alright, good. Shurimon's gone. Ravemon burst mode is almost dead. Ravemon isn't too far behind. Get back up my boy Baihumon, because Vajra is absolutely the move I want to be going for here. Crimson Flame will also do good. Oh, wow, an action chain. What are the odds? Who could have predicted? No, my chicken! Oh, I can't wait for this Ravemon burst mode to be dead. I'm pretty sure that this was way worse the first time I did it, by the way. Well, let's see if I can ever get a turn where I can finish one of these Ravemon off. Please live. Thank you. Killed him. Oh, cool. Hitting them made it where they get to go before Ancient Beetlemon. Cool, awesome, really fun game design. Love it. Things you love to see. That. I love when taking my turn leads to me getting less turns. That's what I get for trying to hit the opponent and lower their HP. My bad. Guess I should just refrain from doing that in the future. They literally get an action chain every single turn. It's like impossible for them to not get action chains. I think Zukaimon is faster, so I should res Zukaimon here. Come on. Please let Zukaimon get a turn. Awesome, speed down. action chain. What are the odds? Okay, good. Don't hit Zukaimon. Just don't hit Zukaimon. No! Oh, come on. No, hit him with a... I have to, like, get paras, otherwise this will never end. I was really hoping he'd die to that crit. Oh, cool. You being fully parried on your turn gave you more turns. That's so awesome. Swear I used a Ravemon BM when I played this and with near max speed, and I never got this many action chains. Yeah, it's because the devs are stupid. The way that they, like, balanced the post-game is that they didn't really balance it. They just made it insufferable. Please kill the Ravemon burst. Okay, thank goodness. Now this should be, like, manageable. Enemies have over 999 stats. Yep, and that's what we in the business would call bad decision-making. The way this game is designed, it cannot, like... It just can't really handle the opponents having, like, over-max stats. It makes post-game fights like this insufferable. Oh my goodness, I got an action chain? First time for everything, I guess. Zukaimon, help me. Alright, I should be able to kill you before you get another turn. Get me out of here. I mean, really, at the end of the day, a big part of it is just that action chains are bad. I will continue to speak this truth. Action chains aren't, like, the only problem that Lost Evolution has, but man, the action chains really exacerbate a lot of its problems in the post-game. They were thinking people would grind to 999 stats for post-game, and the best equipment as that is mandatory even with 999 stats, or you still get chained down. Or they weren't thinking. Actually, I don't think they were thinking. I don't think that they actually tested the post-game. I don't think there was any beta testing for the post-game at all. I think that they, like, did some on-paper stuff where they were like, well, if the stats are this high and then you have, like, equipment and all, like, it should be fine, right? Without actually, like, working out if it would, like, in practice, if it would be impossible or not. I need to go to the place where we first landed. That's where we need to go. We're already coming up on an hour. Holy cow. I don't know how many more fights we have like that take that long. How many more fights we do or do not have like that is going to determine how long today's stream is. Even with gear that gave 2k into your speed stat, that one fight had the enemies have 2 to 3 action chains, so most likely they had about 4k speed. Yeah, that's garbage and annoying and unfun. Welcome to the Digital World Stamp Rally. Congrats, you found all the map pieces. As promised, here's your reward. I got a map. What a magnificent map. Be sure to take good care of it. I'll kill you. Send me back. We're about to speed run these remaining quests. Sonia, welcome back. Yada, yada, yada. Let me in. Whoops. Wrong thing. Which one of you gave me this side quest? Wait, whose side quest is this? Tiger Vespamon. I hate how the farm island on Tiger Vespamon here, it doesn't show that little symbol that's like, hey, you're doing a quest for this guy. It should show that on the farm island thing. Sonia, you made it back. Could that be a completed map you're carrying? Incredible. It's so detailed, too. I'm grateful to you, Sonia. Take this as thanks. Oh, look at all that experience gain. I feel like I've traveled the world. Okay. Let's start chugging through the rest of these side quests. I think that was one of the most difficult ones we had left to do, because of how long those fights take. Unravel the mystery of the Doppel Digimon. This goes to Chrome Mine. Should be quick. Where's the Lilithmon? Right there. What's up, girl? Sonia, can I talk to you? Have you heard a recent rumor about a Doppel Digimon? If someone sees a similar looking Digimon, bad luck will follow. Scary, isn't it? But I'm curious about its true identity. I heard he appears somewhere in Chrome Mine. Could you go and investigate? Chrome Mine, here we go. That is on Motherboard Continent. Wait, what? Oh no, this is Magnemine. Oh, is it down in Archive Island? It is. So we need a Digimon with Dig, which is another stupid thing that they included in this game. Because I don't have any Digimon with Dig. So we'll take out Ancient Sphinx Mode. Go on an expedition, buddy. And I'm gonna have to put your equipment back on. This is why I hate dealing with equipment in these games. Literally, it feels like anytime you do anything in this game, it removes all of the equipment, and then you have to go and put it all back on whenever you get your Digimon back in. It's so annoying. Or whenever you Digivolve your Digimon, and so on and so forth. Hate the way they do equipment in the DS games. Which is why I basically never use equipment. But because the post-game of Lost Evolution is so annoying, you kind of have to. You don't need to use equipment in Dawn and Dusk. You'll do just fine without it. Coming through. Beep, beep, beep. Hi, Parasimon. Time for all of you to die. That same Armadillomon has been the dig guy since the early mid-game. Yep. He's good at his job. That's why we don't fire him or kill him. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Digging. Alright, get me over to this mine. Just casual Ravemon spawn down here? Of all things? Why are the Birdmen underground? How does this make any sense? Such a humble armadillo refuses to Digivolve. He don't need to Digivolve to dig. He knows what he's good at, and he keeps at it. Is this a dead end? No. Crusadermon? Also, Crusadermon is a machine for some reason, instead of a holy Digimon, or a dark Digimon even. Oh, this is Chrome Mine. I thought that this might end up being the other place. Thought that this might end up being, you know what I'm talking about. The other desert, because we're probably gonna have to go there for a side quest also. Moonmon, what are you doing here? With all these Argomons. Get stunned, idiot. Maybe a hot take, but Crusadermon is one of the better Holy Knight designs. Royal Knights? Yeah. I mean, I don't know about better. I don't really think any of the Royal Knights look bad, to be honest, so. I probably wouldn't put Crusadermon in my top half, to be honest. But I do think it's also a good design. Alright, we have to go out of our way to open chests. Not necessarily that evil chest right there, but I don't really want to open any boss chests because I don't want to get pulled into a super long post-game fight. I would like to finish the game today. Stop this. Stop this, I say. Game. Stop being like this. Thank you. We need to, like, open all the normal chests to find the key. Yep. Chrome mine address? Isn't it normally a key that you find, not an address? Listen, we're not gonna run from every fight. But I do want to move us along a little bit here. I think that goes back the way I came. Chromine has 3 chests. 2 of them are easy and 1 is very hard. I don't know which one that is. Well, we can avoid the hard one by dealing with none of them. So that is what I have decided to do. How is Moonmon not weak to Holy? What you talking about, Digimon? Deserve that crit. Bum 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 bum. Da da da. There's a Cherubimon here. Heh. Alright. I guess I'm killing you now. You have any Digimon in mind to use on your team in Time Stranger? I really want to use Junomon. Junomon is pretty up there. BL Starmon. Skull Seedramon I definitely want to use. Rangedramon, obviously, because we've all been waiting, like, actual years to be able to use Rangedramon in a video game. I think there were some others that I was definitely like, man, I want to get that one when the game comes out, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I really want to use Ceresmon. I'm interested in if when you use Ceresmon, if you get the full giant Ceresmon or if you just get Ceresmon medium. Apollomon, because Apollomon hasn't been in a game since, like, Lost Evolution. Hehehe. Alright, bye. Try and catch me. Alright. Millenniumon? Millenniumon would be really cool to use. I agree. Demon? I know that's you, Daemon. You can't fool me. Man, I cannot wait for Time Stranger. Need Time Stranger to come out just so that all of my Digimon playthrough commentary stops being, man, I want Time Stranger to come out. If they actually include any of the ancient Digimon or the other legendary spirits, which I don't think they will because I feel like that they would have announced at least one of them by now if they were including the older ones, then I will absolutely use Petalgramon. If they included the Ancient Warriors, I would use a bunch of the Ancient Warrior Digimon. Hi, 3 Moon Millenniumon. Fancy seeing you guys here. Well, this is a dead end. Oh, come on. Climbing. The Queen Whip? I don't have any queens on my team this time. If only we had gotten Ancient Kazumon and Ancient Mermaidmon like I wanted to. Oh great, now there are just leopards walking around. Don't all the spirits have a human beast fusion? Yes. Although they weren't used in the anime. In Frontier. There's Daipinmon for ice. There's Jet Sylphimon, I think. I don't remember them all. Escape successful. Technically, the evil spirits don't have a human beast fusion. Do they not? Do they not also get, There's the port. I don't think I have the key yet. I thought that all of them... Was it only the Tamer kids who got off-screen ones? Rihimon is for the dark spirits. Only the heroes? Oh, that's lame. Well, hopefully they get them at one point. Okay, good. I do have the port. Rolling up to Lucimon in the game with Daipinmon. That's what I'm saying, man. Leave me. I think I need to go back the way I came. Looks like Chrome Mine is pretty small, luckily. Later, losers. Where'd you go, Cherubimon? Where'd you go? I hate the layout of the enemies in this place. They're always, it feels like there's always one on the far right and the far left. Which is very annoying to sit through a fight for. Come on. Failed to escape. I'm a Zukayamon. What do you mean failed to escape? Yes, does just loop back here. There you are. Except you're evil now. Random encounters always make me have a greater appreciation for the Firewall Tamer skill in Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully Time Stranger has some kind of Firewall equivalent. Sometimes you want to just be able to walk through an area and do what you're trying to do and leave without interruption. It should literally be impossible to fail and escape 3 times when you have ultra level Digimon. Like, come on. Hi. We are the same. Alright, well, then I'm gonna kill you the same way I killed the other one. You're literally not the same. The last one I fought, his parentheses was G, your parentheses is E. To Argamon, though, you can't skip Argamon that easily. Yes, you can, ever since he was caught for voter fraud in the Dusk randomized playthrough. Was that the randomized playthrough, or was that the Dusk Redux? Whatever, he was caught for voter fraud. It's very easy to escape. Defense down. Get wrecked, idiot. Ba-da-ba. Hehehe. Alright, bye. I've been waiting all this time. Hehehe. Do I have to go further? Follow Ravemon Virtue? I bet that they're at that, like, exit space with the 2 chests now. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, I've decided that you guys get to die. I'm realizing now that Leopardmon might be a little bit annoying about this. But I'm already committed. Never mind, I got a crit. No longer worried. Pure skill. Nailed it. Royal Knight and you're weak to water. That's gotta be embarrassing, man. That has got to be embarrassing. It's where the Ravemon good was. I assume they're both gonna be over here, and I'm gonna have to fight them at the same time or something. Really? A single Moonmon? This is what we've devolved to? Sending a single Moonmon to fight the 4 Sovereigns? The 4 Sovereigns in Ancient Digimon, and then also an Armadillo? Let's play. I'm gonna kill both of you. Do, 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 do. It is cool seeing both Ravemon side by side. Man, I want to watch Frontier again now. Weak to fire. Pathetic. Did you guys gain like 11 levels in between when I fought you 2 minutes ago and now? Like, how? What training regimen did you use? And how do I get in on it? So Ravemon good is going to resist this, but it'll kill Ravemon evil faster, so. We're going for the Vajra. It still does over 2,000 to Ravemon good. That's plenty. They're both going to end up dying at about the same time, it looks like. I'll take that. Oh, don't miss the one that's weak to light. Come on. Oh, great stun, though. You would get an action chain. Ow. Stop that. Leave my white tiger alone. Can you not? Okay, bro. Well, guess what? You're getting paralyzed now. Specifically you. Yep, that's how I meant to do it. The action chain was to balance out the stun. Don't lie to me. There's nothing about balance when it comes to action chains. Not even slightly. Can you stop missing the one that's weak to light with the light move? K, thanks. Full para, full para, full para. Oh, you got 3 turns. Of course you did. I didn't even get the full para. A gravity ball. I hate it here. You know what? Bring in the other two. Mix it up. Throw them off. Yeah, let's try, idiot. Action chain! They wanted to remove multi-hit moves and replace them with action chain, which was a very bad idea. Yeah, multi-hit moves were way better than action chains. Both for, like, enjoyable gameplay and just balance in general, I think. I don't really know why they thought, like, multi-hit moves were a thing that needed to go. I just don't agree with that at face value. Drink the water. Works for me. Bum, bum, bum. The other one's weak to fire, so I guess that's why you must be weak to water. Because Royal Slash was OP in PvP? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure that there was a thriving PvP scene for Dawn and Dusk. Almost assuredly. It must have really molded their decisions for Lost Evolution. Dawn and Dusk had PvP? Yeah, so did DS, I'm pretty sure. I remember battling my friends in the Digimon World DS PvP. I remember because I was annoying and I said, like, hey, let's just both go convert a brand new team and then use that brand new team straight out of converting them. And they hadn't beaten the game yet. So I converted Calamon and Beelzemon, who you get scan data for at the end of Digimon World DS. And then they converted, I don't even remember what, but Calamon, like, one-shot them all. Ouch! Because Calamon, like, converts straight to level 99 or something. I lost. How boring. My controller stopped working? That is pretty boring. So boring. I'm going home. Say hi to Lilithmon for me. Huh? Say hi to Lilithmon for me. Alright, later, losers. Yep. Get me out of here. Alright, this is going to be another side quest checked off the list. How many quests left? 5, I want to say? 5, and then the Tamer King shenanigans? Hello, Lilithmon. Sonia, welcome back. How'd it go? The Doppel Digimon was Trubimon, but I was with Trubimon at the time. We came to the farm and we're playing together. I'm scared. Here's your reward. Alright, whatever. I'm sure of it, but if I'm wrong, I accidentally clicked through that dialogue. Whatever. It's Farm Island dialogue. Who cares? Alright, what's the next quest? Do I need to go to that other desert area? I'm gonna check before I switch back in Ancient Sphinxmon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. Because we're not doing Rosemon burst mode. Unforgivable. Go get the culprit. Alright, Anubismon, what you got? What you need me to do? Wait, Sonya, I can't stand this any longer. There's a guy who raids the ruins at Class Desert. Yep, so we gotta keep Armadillomon in. The ruins relics are also being stolen one after the other. Isn't it terrible? I can't allow this to continue. Sonya, get the treasures from Class Desert. First, find the Jewel Shard and the Gold Shard. If you follow the clues, it should lead you to the culprit. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Go, everybody's got a water buffalo. Away! Yep. Would it be faster to go here? I don't think so. I think it'll still be faster to go the Risk Factory path. Man, being in this area really reminds me of Digimon World DS. I always think of chasing after the Grand Locomon. Do you like the memory system in Cyber Sleuth games? Yeah, I think the memory system was pretty good in the Cyber Sleuth games. I think that the Cyber Sleuth games were good at giving you the memory you needed to not feel super constrained by it. It was very rarely... The memory system in Cyber Sleuth, in my experience, would very rarely tell you, like, you can't get the next level of Digimon. It would more so just tell you, like, what size your team could be until you got to the full team size of 11 at the end. I wonder how they're going to do it in Time Stranger. I guess we'll see. Alright, going to the left takes you to the desert, so we want to go straight north. Or not the desert, it takes you to the mine. We want to go to the desert, so we go straight north. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I want to go right there. Beep, beep, beep. Oh no, it's a single bird. Easy avoid. Hello, Class Desert. I don't understand why this area exists, because it's just like Pixel Desert. I guess because this is like the one area, this desert layout did not exist in DS and Dawn and Dusk, so they were like, oh, we actually made a unique area. We should use it more than once. For Lost Evo. Yo, Grademon. Sick Digimon. Also, Spinalmon, very cool. Just cool Digimon in general. I would like it if you all died, please. Get him with the double dragon wave. Drown him, Dad. How dare you live on like one? Who do you think you are? Action chain. That action chain is actually going to be the difference maker on this Spinalmon getting to have a turn. I should be able to kill it with Deadly Sickle now. What do you think Pokemon has to do to become fun again? I think they've gotten really lazy. They need to, like, reinvent their battle system a little bit. Pokemon has had roughly the exact same combat system since its inception, and they never really innovate on it. All they do is add, like, a new gimmick. They add, like, one new gimmick bit to it, like, it was Mega Evos in 6, which was really good and should have just been a staple. Then they were like, okay, Z moves will be what shakes it up this time. And then they were like, now it'll be Gigantamax, and now it'll be Terastallizing, or whatever the newest one is. But I think all of those kind of just suck to varying degrees, other than Mega Evos. I think they need something to actually shake up the way turns work and, like, how combat is done in Pokemon. Because it has basically, more or less, been the same since Gen 1. They changed it a little bit here and there over time, like adding the adding abilities in Gen 3. Adding abilities in Gen 3 was a huge thing. That was a big change that added a lot of, like, difference to a lot of different Pokemon, which was really good. And then in Gen 4, they fixed the physical special split so that the way that, like, attacking moves worked wasn't quite as stupid, and that was really good. And then Gen 5 kind of coasted on that while trying to add a couple of different game mode or, like, combat modes. Like, in Gen 5, they added, I didn't see what that chest just gave me. Did that chest just give me the item I'm looking for, or did it give me something irrelevant? It did not give me the thing I needed. They added, like, triple battles and rotation battles, but didn't really do much with them. And then Gen 6 added megas, and megas were really cool. And then, like, they just did, like, not megas, but kind of a new gameplay mechanic from, like, Gen 6, onward. So they kind of, like, they need to shake up the way combat works in general, I think. Please just let me escape, game. And then also, they, those new gimmicks they do every gen, they remove them before pushing them into the next one. So, you know. I think that's the main thing for me that they would need to do. I'm looking for glitters on the ground, okay. They would just need to, like, rework, not rework, but just, like, actually build upon the combat. But they're never going to do that because they're lazy, and also Pokemon prints money, so they don't have to. The Pokemon company does not actually care about making good games. They don't. They can tell you they do as much as they want, but they don't. The Pokemon company, Game Freak, none of them care. Beep, beep, beep. Get me out of here. Alright, we need to get, like, up, around over here somewhere to get to where that sparkly was. Because I think I was cut off from it. Escape successful. I think I hate the layout of this place the more and more I look at it. I feel like every screen is, like, kind of cut in half, and it's kind of hard to tell, like, where I'm going. I think I need to go that way. Maybe. Oh, this is, I remember being here earlier. I was on the other side. I got an idea of where we are. Not sure if we're going the right way, but I have a rough idea of where we are, at least. Why is Sunmon a beast Digimon? It's a little floating circle with fire on its head. They were on something when they were choosing the types in Time Stranger. Or not Time Stranger, Lost Evolution, sorry. Here, you weak to lightning? I just want to know. Nope. What do you mean escape failed? Just because I shot him with a little bit of lightning, he doesn't want to let it go? Come on, man. Bygones be bygones and all that. Nothing over there. Always an encounter right before I get to the screen change, man. Every time. Alright, I've decided that you all get to die. It's been a minute since I actually killed a random encounter instead of running from it. I don't really want to be dealing with many random encounters, though. I want to get through these quests and get them done. Since I'm actually finally going to have Lost Soul Aside tomorrow to start that playthrough, I don't want Lost Evolution kind of like sitting around on the channel at this point. You know, it's run its course. It's time for this playthrough to end and focus on the other ones I'm starting up. Namely Lost Souls Aside and XG, so got to get this game done today. Is this the last stream of this? Yep. Jewel Shard. There's one of them. What? Oh, hi, Digimon. No, it's not maybe. This is the last stream of Lost Evolution. We're done with it after today. How do I get to that other one I saw? Oh, there were just random Anubismon here. Gate disc me? Deserve more Digimon games that aren't spaced out in several years? Well, maybe we will if Time Stranger does well. Cyber Sleuth did well, and then they released 2 other games back-to-back. Dun, 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 dun. There's the other one. How do I get there? What on earth is my sister's dog losing its mind at? What do you mean escape failed? You're in a Zulongmon. Hello? Jeez, this area is so massive. I want that path right there. However I get to that. You still have dogs of your own, Chaos? I have my dog, Koji, and then I also have my sister's dog, Lex. Been that way for years. Will be that way for many more. Should be that right there is what I need, I think. I hate the way this area looks. It hurts my eyes. Trying to figure out, like, which way leads to what. Isn't it the path that I already took earlier? Am I just going in a circle now? How do I get to this area? I hate the layout of this place. No, because I think I went up there before, right? So if I go right here, I think I'll get where I want to go. Maybe. And if this is actually the way I went earlier, then I need to go to that higher spot, but I'm not sure. I love how they made a post-game area, and then we're like, yeah, throw 3 Sunmon in there as an encounter. That'll be worth the player's time at this point. Okay, where am I now? I was not here earlier. I remember there being a quest where you have to, like, go up that. Okay, and I need this down here. I think I found the path. Alright, they heard me talk about the 3 Sunmon, and they were like, fine, how about 3 Anubismon, then? High ground, sand, Anakin's worst nightmare. That dude would hate Class Desert. He would despise this place. It would be his absolute least favorite. I think I need that walkway right there. Action chain. We definitely have one other side quest that brings us back here. Also, I can get Ancient Sphinxmon back in the party now. We have all the Digiports. There it is. Beep, beep, beep. Action chain. Escape successful. Gold shard. He only hates sand because of Tatooine? Wrong. He hates sand because it's rough and it's coarse and it gets everywhere. He said it himself. Like, come on, man. You gotta brush up on your Star Wars lore. Where could they be? Showdown with the culprit. Are they up at the top area? Oh, 6 experience 8,000s, huh? Okay, whatever. This way? Class Desert is really big. I hope it doesn't take us long to find them. About an hour and 40 minutes. I'd say we're still on pace to get done by about the 3-hour mark. We might end up having to do about a 4-hour stream. Yeah, I saw the shadow. Yeah, they're both up there. All right, we're at them. Good. I think we're on decent pace to get it done, because the last thing we have to do is just go to the tournament arena and then do like 5 fights in a row or something, so. You gonna watch the new Spider-Man and Avengers movies? Probably not. I might go watch Doomsday just if my grandfather wants to go see it. I'm not really into Marvel anymore. Not really interested in the MCU these days. Haven't been in a while. Those movies are also, like, very far away, so who knows what I'll be doing then. What, did you come here for my treasure too? I see, I knew it, you're here for my treasure. If you can overlook this, I'll share some treasure with you. I know, I'll give you some gold. What do you think? We cool? What is happening? Don't befriend a criminal. What is this illusion of choice? I see, that's so. Then I won't show any mercy. Very well then, I'll just have to force your silence. Did you watch Spider-Man? Yeah, I watched every Spider-Man ever. All of Spider-Man's entire existence of all time. All of it. I did go see the James Gunn Superman. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Why are you two socially distanced like this? What is going on? Jumbo Crater! Gun Superman is super weak. I don't agree with that criticism. Could he have, like... Could he have been a little more, like, soloing everyone or something in the movie? I don't know, maybe. I grew up on Justice League, and Superman got, like, backhanded in that cartoon all the time, because that's what makes it more interesting to watch. I agree that you need to, like, keep some... How do I want to word this? You need to keep comic book accuracy, but also there are some comic books that make it where Superman just, like, never gets hurt and, like, flicks his wrist and then people just explode or whatever. He's, like, literally untouchable, and I think that that's just, like, the most boring way to portray Superman, whether it's from the comics or not. I like a Superman who, struggles to fight a little bit and then ends up winning, because he, at the end of the day, he's still Superman. Anyways, I didn't feel like Gunn Superman was, like, overly weak. I felt like he ended up winning at the end every single time, which is kind of what happens with Superman. Aurora Force! Did you watch the Spider-Verse movies? I watched about 30 minutes of the first Spider-Verse, and I didn't like it. So I stopped watching it, and I never watched any of them. Calamity Thunder. Are you doing a healing move? I hate you. Get out of here. Anyways, I don't think the gun Superman was perfect. Like, by any means. I think it's definitely the best live-action Superman film. It's still got nothing on, like, Superman the Animated Series or Justice League or some of the animated Superman movies in general. It's probably the best it's one of the best live-action DC films we've gotten probably in, like, 20 years. When did the Batman trilogy end? Like 2008? At least 10 years. Jumbo Crater. Alright, we about got him. We about got him. Give full parrot, idiot. Stupid loser face. Alright, this fight wasn't too bad. Oh, Mr. Terrific was great in the new Superman. Definitely, like, the standout character that, you know, wasn't Superman. I think they did a pretty good Lois Lane, too, in that movie. Grr, to think Tamers are this strong. If you joined me, we could have made tons of bank. Curses, I'm leaving. Alright, guys. What a shame, you really don't want to join me? Yeah, get out of here. Huh. Losers. Oh, hey. The Golden Mask. Gate disc me. By the way, Crypto was great. Loved Crypto in Superman. Unironically, like, the best part of the movie was Crypto. This was Lilithmon, wasn't it? No, we just did the Lilithmon one. Whose quest was this? Was this Anubismon? It was Anubismon. Welcome back, Sonya. I've been waiting, and you've managed to bring the treasure back in one piece. Bet you were tempted to take these treasures for yourself. Just kidding. You of all people would never do something like that, right? Alright, here's your reward. Thanks, Sonya. I steal whatever I want. With this, I can finally relax. I knew you could do it, Sonya. I'll be counting on you from now on. My sister didn't want to watch the movie because Crypto wasn't the dog breed it's supposed to be. Your sister is dumb. I'm sorry to tell you. He's not the exact dog breed he's supposed to be, but, I mean, he's, like, close enough. Listen, if Crypto had been, like, a Chihuahua, or they had been like, look, we got a Boston Terrier, or, like, a Shiba Inu, even, to be Crypto, I would have been like, come on, bro, what are you doing? But, like, he was a fairly large white dog. That's really all I'm looking for out of Crypto. It doesn't have to be a one-to-one dog breed. Alright, Sun and Moon special training. Let's do this one. Palomon and Dianamon. You Superman did a Green Lantern right for once. First time for DC. Well, first time in live action for DC. They've done plenty in the animated stuff with them. You gonna watch Supergirl yet next year? I don't know. Ask me next year when it comes out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing when Supergirl comes out. I don't plan to watch movies like over a year before the release. It was Guy Gardner, which I'm so happy with. Well, that makes one of us. It's actually one of the things that I was most upset about. I really wanted it to be Jon Stewart. Guy Gardner was fine in the film. But man, I really would have preferred Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan. crypto is based on James Gunn dog. Yeah, I would do the same thing. If I was James Gunn and I had a dog that could pass for crypto, I wouldn't have done it with my dog Koji because he's a Shiba Inu. It just wouldn't work. He doesn't look anything right. But James Gunn had like a white dog that was about the right size to be crypto, I would have done it in a heartbeat. Anyone would have done it in a heartbeat. Anyone telling you otherwise is a filthy liar. Say, Sonia, do you know only specially selected tamers can take the special training? In addition to being special, it's also a crash course, so it's called special crash training. Looks like you were the specially chosen tamer, so if you feel like it, how about trying out this training? Where do I go? Talk to Chronomon at Palace Laboratory. Chronomon? Do you mean Chronomon? Chronomon. Is there a Chronomon? Palace Laboratory time. I still don't know where that one Digiport is right there. No clue where that is or how to get to it. Is it for the Palace Laboratory? Well, I hate Palace Laboratory because it branches at the very start and one path goes somewhere different, the other path goes somewhere different, so if you don't pick the right one out the gate, you're out of luck. Hot Girl was cool too. Hot Girl was fine. I hated the screaming thing she did. I just found it kind of annoying. Also, Hot Girl absolutely had, like, the least relevance to the film. It felt like they were really trying to do some stuff with Guy Gardner and definitely with Mr. Terrific, but then Hot Girl was kind of just like, we should probably have a third member of this team, and it should probably be a woman. So, Hot Girl it is. It's no longer HBO, just Max. No, they walked that back almost immediately after they did that change, I'm pretty sure. It was HBO Max, and then they were like, now it's just gonna be Max. And then a bunch of people are like, this is stupid and is gonna ruin your brand's recognition. And then they were like, it's gonna be HBO Max again. I remember a bunch of people making fun of it when it happened like 3 or 4 months ago. It might have even been longer than that, I don't remember. But anyways, I really didn't like the shrieking gimmick they had going for Hot Girl. I don't know if that's the thing she does in the comics or what, but she didn't do it in the Justice League cartoon that I watched, and that's the only thing I care about. As long as it doesn't detract from the movie, it's fine. It's good she was introduced and she didn't do much. Well, but the thing is that you put her in a trio of 3, and 2 of those 3 do a lot of stuff and are, like, very active and relevant, Mr. Terrific especially. So, it does kind of, like, I think it does detract from the movie a bit, that after watching the movie, I was like, why was Hot Girl there? There was, like, I understand why Guy Gardner was there, and I understand why Mr. Terrific was there. They all did some very specific stuff, but, like, why was Hot Girl there? She kind of just felt like she was there just for the sake of it. To kill the president? Anyone could have done that. They didn't need Hot Girl for that. And also, it was like a very quick and almost throwaway scene. That scene of, like, killing the president didn't really matter. The scene of Guy Gardner showing up and protecting all of the people is what mattered. She's there for the dental, so true. Aren't they in here? They are. Oh, when it said Chronomon, did it mean Coronomon? Maybe I read it wrong. Sonia, ready to go? I guess. Oh, you're raring to go, huh? Then first up is these two. Fight hard to the bitter end. Since this is special training, I won't be holding back. Then let's get started. Ready, go. Is there anyone to fight after Dianamon and Apollomon? I feel like this is the entirety of the fight. Why are they both beasts? Crescent Harkin. Ow. Stop that. do you guys feel about lightning? Should have checked the Holy first, actually, because Ancient Beetlemon will hit lightning. Speed down is nice, though. How do you feel about water? Surely Apollomon is weak to water. Look at all that fire. Surely. Oh, and I crit him. Beautiful. Max damage. Alright, cool. Ideally, Ebenwumon can get us through this pretty quick by killing Apollomon quickly. Counter effect, oh no. Gold Flame worth going for here? Honestly, so you got an action chain here, I should swap you out for Baihumon. How is Dianamon not weak to Holy? Who designed this? Get Baihumon in here so I can do absolute zero since Apollomon is getting rinsed by water moves. What are you even weak to if you're not weak to... You must be weak to fire. If you're not weak to light. Stop reversing damage. It does a lot. Also, get the para. Paralyze these fools. Is that a guaranteed counter every single time? I feel like other counters in the game have not been guaranteed. Good night, Moon! Good night! That did no damage. And you didn't even get a sleep. Pathetic. Stop doing this. I do not like it. Action chain! Ow! Annoying. I'm glad the Apollomon is the one we're gonna kill first, since he's the one doing the counter move. Need this dude out of here. Stop. Danamon, I don't know how I'm gonna go about killing you, but it's probably gonna involve putting in Zukaimon. I was really hoping you would die to that. Alright, a casual 4,000 reflect damage, whatever. Sunball Blast! Ooh, you're weak to fire, that's not good. I think I'll get the kill on Apollomon here, so I'm gonna do that first. Nice. I don't think they can be paralyzed. I feel like it would have happened by now, but good. Action chain. Perfect timing. Res my boys. No, not experience. Res my other boy. We're all back up. It's over for you. Eventually. Stop getting action chains. I hate you. Oh, come on. Stupid crit. Nice damage. What Digimon are you using? The ones you see on your screen right now? Their names are literally on screen. Hey, the counter is gone. Are you just gonna get an action chain every single turn? Is that what we're doing now? Man, the post-game of Lost Evolution is insufferable. It is so annoying doing the post-game of Lost Evolution. Holy cow. I hate action chains. This game would be so much better without them. Does that move have a sleep chance? Okay, you are weak to fire. I figured, but want to know. Oh, I'm so glad that I hit you with a move, and then that skipped 2 of my turns to give you another turn. That's really cool. Good game design. I love it when I try to play the game and I'm punished for trying to play the game. It's one of my favorites. Solar Hammer! Slowly but surely gonna chink away at you. Not sweeping with Minomon SMH. You're right, I should have gotten a Minomon in here. Should have made the ultimate team of Kuramon, Minomon, and Imperial Digimon Paladin mode. The most iconic trio of Digimon in the Digimon story universe. Alright, all three of you have fire attacks. Ah, cool, 3, awesome. Just take 3 turns, whatever. I'm just gonna tab out, I guess, while you play the game for a while. It's so stupid, man. It's such a dumb game mechanic. I hate it so much. I remember when I first played Lost Evolution when this translation came out like 2 years ago, and I was like, man, action chains seem kind of awful. I remember there being some people in my chat and all being like, oh no, it's like a replacement for multi-hit moves. It's pretty good and whatnot. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of just hate it. And then the more and more the game went, the more and more I hated it. Wait, back up here. Medicine Omega. Well, let's hope that you don't get 3 moves in a row and kill a Zulongmon because of it. Yeah, you're just gonna get an action chain every time. Action chains are cool when I do it. Yeah. Just like when I played this game 2 years ago. I still have the exact same opinion right now. I would give up me getting action chains if it meant the opponent didn't get them. Easily. I would gladly not have action chains if it meant my opponents couldn't have action chains. I think it disproportionately is useful, more useful for the enemy. More useful for the enemy than it is for me. I also just think it's not fun. Honestly. It makes it, like, impossible to actually strategize or figure out, like, what amount of turns are gonna happen. And it leads to situations where the enemy can just decide, like, hey, you don't get to play the game for, like, 9 turns in a row, because every single enemy got, like, 2 to 3 action chains. Hey, we did it. Finish! Great job. Way to go, Sonia. There aren't any tamers quite like you. Fighting a Dianamon and Apollomon in, like, this, like, the Union Tamer room is really cool, though, by the way. You've gotten strong. Let's do this again sometime. Anyways, we should be heading back now. When we get back, we're gonna have to train a lot harder. We won't lose to you again, Sonia. Doubt it. It was fun, but we won't lose next time. Doubt it again. See you around. You really are an incredible tamer, Sonia. Continue growing stronger. Got it. Alright, you said that was like match 1, by the way, but was that just like the only match? You said, first up, it's these 2, as if there was someone after those 2. Nope, that was it. Alright, well, that was a quick and easy. I knew we'd have at least a couple of these quests that were just like, go to place, fight Digimon, come back. And so they'd go quick. What do we have? 3 more side quests, I think? Is it 3 or 2 more? I think it's 3 more, and we're just at 2 hours. We might still be able to wrap up by around the 3-hour mark. It's definitely not going to take more than 4 hours to finish all this. Who do I talk to? It was Metal Garurumon. Where is Metal Garurumon? Right there. Welcome back, Sonia. Sonia, you really are strong after all. You look far stronger than before you took that crash training. I should work harder too. Here's your reward. Please take it. Oh, Zulongmon and Ebenwumon plates, huh? Maybe I'll have Chronomon train me too. Is it 3 more? Three more. And then we're done. Oh, great, this is Proxy Island. Proxy Island is so big. Do-do-do. Which Digimon was this? It was Ebamon, wasn't it? Yep, Sasori. 3 side quests and then the final tournament thing in about an hour? I think we could do that in about an hour, give or take. Sonia, hear me out. Last night while I was staring at the stars, I saw something bright zoom right across the sky. Could it have possibly been a Digi-ship? Maybe another tamer has come. It looks like it landed somewhere on Proxy Island. You should really go and check it out. All right. I'm just going to Proxy Island and looking around. Yeah. Hopefully, if we're lucky, it's just at the end of the area. This one took me a long time to find them. Why would you say that? Why would you speak that? Gonna do / have you done the purple chests? No. No, I respect my time too much. I do not like the post-game of Lost Evolution. I think it's the worst of the DS games. And the DS game's worst part is always the post-game, more or less. Other than, like, you know, Loop Swamp. We're not doing the super final mission that requires max stats and even then, like, a bit of RNG luck and specific planning, whatever, the Ravemon Burst Mode quest where you fight all the bandits again. We're not doing that. And we are not doing the purple chests. I kind of figured they weren't here based on someone in chat saying this one took me a while to find, because it wouldn't have taken them a while if it was right there, but I'm not going to let chat lead me, so I'm going to do what I was planning on doing in the first place, which is go from here to the town and then search the other places from there. You know what, Zukaimon? Blow him up, buddy. You've earned it. Crimson Blaze these fools. Bum, 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 da-da-da. Wait, they weren't, like, right there, were they? Nope. Not gonna be the ultimate post-game defender, but it goes hard on 16 times speed. That sounds atrocious. I would hate playing any game at 16 times speed. I don't even like playing games at 2 times speed. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. More power to you. I hate the way they do stats and bosses and stuff in this game, though. I think it's insufferable. In the post-game specifically. Alright, you know how I've talked about how all of the cities should have a port? I'm also gonna throw out there, none of the cities should have random encounters after you've beaten the champion of the area. My Saints Row. We literally just ripped that Seraphimon's outfit and took it for ourselves. What do you mean, escape? Okay, you know what? You killed the Seraphimon. We're not good enough for you to burn us to death? There, are you happy now? You've been burned to death. Okay, you guys are too far apart. I'm out of here. Thank you. Okay, where, oh where is this Digi-ship at? Where, oh where indeed? Where, oh where has my Digi-ship gone? Where, oh where could it be? Brachiomon! Brachiomon, did you hear that you got a new Ultimate form in Time Stranger? Congrats, bro. I think you're like one of the Titan bosses or something. Some kind of a boss. What a great time to be a Brachiomon stan, I say as if such a thing ever existed. Ain't no one out here saying Brachiomon is their #1. I refuse to believe it. Oh, cool. 3 separate paths. I think I just hate Proxy Island. We already talked about this earlier. It really is just a matter of, the graphics board continent areas in general are just too big. We Brachiomon stands are too far ahead. Yeah, of course, of course. Is this a dead end? It is. Not here. Okay. Back the way we came. I don't know what they're gonna do after Time Stranger. I think it's looking, you know, it's looking very likely that Time Stranger is gonna kind of kill it. We won't know for sure until a couple of weeks or probably even a month or two after the game comes out how well it does financially. All the hype around it might just be like a bunch of, like a very loud minority. But I mean, everything's pointing towards Time Stranger is going to be a major success. So I am hopeful that Bandai immediately gets on making either another story game right after or making another world game to capitalize on it. They don't need to like release a Digimon game like once a year like they did back in 16 through 18 when we got both Cyber Sleuths and Next Order all back to back. I don't think they need to do that. But I do think that they need to release another Digimon game within like 3 years of the release of Time Stranger. All right, you know what? If they take any longer than that, then we're going to be back in another drought. It looks like Time Stranger will have an English dub. Pretty sure that's already confirmed. It's not that it looks like it will, it's that it will. Which is a huge deal. First of all, it's better in general. I'm very glad that it has an English dub. But it will be a huge deal for getting more people into Digimon. Because I know there was a non-negligible amount of people who were like, there's no shot I'm playing Time Stranger, it's in Japanese only, and it has a lot of reading, which, honestly, kind of fair. They're gonna make Survive 2, it'll be a hack and slash. I'll go and kill Bandai myself. All of Bandai will die, if this were to come to pass. Survive was a failure. Live with your failure, and then go back to making good Digimon games. Not here. It's gonna be too long to walk back. Gate dismay. We want to go to the other port now. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, Time Stranger's looking great. I think that a lot more people who weren't really willing to get into Digimon with the previous games will be willing to get into this. For many reasons. Oh, Galgamon. Oh, didn't I already start doing this quest before? and then I, like, quit it halfway through because I was annoyed with the ancient Beetlemon showing up constantly. I wish I had remembered that. We could have gone here quicker. Why must this area be so big? This area is huge and full of encounters. If you come to see the shooting stars, then I can give you something just as sparkling and awe-inspiring. If you want, you'll have to go ask Anubismon what it is first. He's somewhere on Proxy Island. I hate how vague this game is. I bet that Anubismon is gonna be where I went earlier. Just a minute ago. Stop. When your Digimon are a certain level, it should just be instant escape every single time, bro. Having it always just be luck-based is so annoying. How big is this one screen? This one screen is massive. I don't think there is a single screen in Dawn and Dusk where you can, like, run into 3 encounters before getting to the next screen. There's probably, like, 1 or 2, but, like, holy cow, look at this. Like, 4 encounters in 1 screen is obscene for games like this. Okay, and this is where I was before. I'm gonna bet on going this way. Trying to check the other path while I'm going. Beep, beep, beep. Get blazed. There's a couple in Thriller Ruins, Pallet Amazon, and Transfield. In Dawn and Dusk, there might be 1 or 2 in Transfield, but I feel like Transfield you normally only have 2 encounters per screen. I definitely don't remember any in Thriller Ruins or Pallet Amazon that had that were that big. And they certainly aren't as big as, like, any of Graphics Board Continent. Oh no, a Brachiomon and a Blossomon, whatever should I do? How do I get out of this? That was easy. Alright, this is a dead end with the water. Not here. Hi, hello. Whoops, wrong one. Is he gonna be in the end area? Let's check here. Oh my goodness, an ancient Beetlemon. Guess which fight I won't be doing? That's right, this one. Escape successful. Where even is... How do you get to that path right there? Not here. Back up this way. Holy cow, maybe we will be going for 4 hours today if we just keep running into, hey, go to Proxy Island and walk around for 30-minute missions. At the rate this is going. Not here. Whoop. Not over there. Bum, 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 bum. Now, you know why I said it took me a long time? I already knew why you said it took you a long time. It's because it's in Proxy Island. Proxy Island and Access Glacier are like the worst in this game. They are both way too big. So is Thriller Ruins and other place, Task Canyon, but you just don't go to those as much, I feel like, as you do. They send you back to Access Glacier and Proxy Island. Post-game goes hard on speed up. I think it would still be boring. It would just be faster. I would still have all the same complaints. It would just, like, I would get through them quicker. I'd also have to be playing on speed up, which would, like, hurt my eyes. I would prefer if instead of having to speed up the game by 15 times, if they had just made the game good. But they really dropped the ball on this post-game. Not on this screen. It's a Digimon game. Asking for it to be good is a bit much. No, I played Next Order and Hacker's Memory. It's really not that much to ask. They're capable of making good ones. They just choose not to a lot of times. Dawn and Dusk, pretty good. I enjoy Dawn and Dusk. I like Lost Evolution 2 up until the post-game, or the second half of it. They just really dropped the ball in the second half. It's a dead end. Dropped the ball in the second half, and then they, like, stabbed the ball repeatedly in the post-game. There's no ball in the post-game. The ball is gone when you get to Lost Evolution's post-game. So true. Something sparkling. Justimon went looking and found some of these fragments. Let me take a look. Something's written on them. It says Justimon. These fragments from a Digi-ship. So wait, what am I doing? What is this fragment? Try asking Justimon about it? Okay, gotta go talk to Justimon, apparently. Hey, we got a post-game quest for you. Have you considered just walking around aimlessly for 30 minutes in Proxy Island? Please tell me that Justimon is just further along this. Oh, this is where it breaks up into 3 pathways again. Dang it, he could be anywhere. That's, right over there is the Digiport on the screen to the left. And then slash Angemon was further, so I should probably be going the other way, actually, to find Justimon. Let me check right here real quick first. Because there's a lot of space on this screen. No, I'm not seeing him. I think he's gonna be back towards the town. Attempting to escape. Post-game quest from Graceful Zed Millenniummon. Just walk into the ocean. Do it. That's kind of what the Rosemon Burst Mode quest is. You get a Rosemon Burst Mode, and it's like, hey, what's my mission? Throw your Nintendo DS in the dishwasher. That's what it feels like with the post-game bandit fights. Does this go? Would he be past the town? Would he be back at the end area? Let's go find out. This quest alone is what's gonna like take us over the 3-hour mark. We only have 2 more quests after this. I think one of them has to be in Class Desert, which sucks because I don't like Class Desert. I don't remember what the other one would be. Beep, beep, beep. It was a single Hercules Cavateramon. I should have just Purgatory Claws. Whatever. Whee! Not here. I cannot wait to not have to go to Proxy Island anymore. Simply cannot wait. Justimon, where are you? Justimon! Free me! Save me from this nothing I've become, or whatever. Escape successful. Thank goodness my Zukayamon was able to escape. What are the chances of that? Can't wait for Proxy Island and Time Stranger, so true. In the first hour of Time Stranger, there's going to be a cutscene where your protagonist, like, falls down a manhole, and then as you slowly get up, he, like, holds up his gun Digivice with a flashlight on it at a nearby sign, and the sign just says Sunken Tunnel, and then several people who played Dawn and Dusk growing up just start screaming uncontrollably. Slowly work your way out of it, get to the end of the... How on earth did I get an encounter here? Slowly make your way to the exit, and then as you step out, boom, loop swamp. And then you uninstall the game. Not here. Beep, beep, beep. Again, I probably could have just Crimson Blazed out of this. Doesn't matter. Every time it would be an easy, like, one-shot is when the game is, like, you get to run away immediately. Alright, Justimon. Where the heck are you? You either have to be back before Galgamon, or you have to be down those other two pathways. I don't think you would be before Galgamon. That would be, like, really annoying. So I think you have to be over, like, where the fountain pathway is. The spot to get underwater at. Which I don't think is the pathway I'm taking right now. Wait a minute. I'm already over here. We're gonna check here now. No, I don't think he's this way. Agumon walks on screen and asks if you remember how cool our war game was. Yo, our war game was cool, though. I like that movie. Big fan of that movie. Action chain! I haven't killed a Digimon in a minute, so I'm gonna blow these guys up just to feel something. Get some fried chicken. Man, now I'm hungry. It's not a good time to be hungry. Another billion bits to 01. So true. Where is this stupid Justimon? I hate this mission. This mission blows. One of the other things that's absolutely awful about action chains is that, like, when you get to the point where every single fight you enter starts with an action chain, it does add just, like, an extra 2 or 3 seconds to every single encounter. It just makes the encounters feel just that little tiny bit longer to make them just a little tiny bit more annoying. In conclusion, I don't think any actual thought was put into action chains, like, at all. Bye, Brachiomon. Digital dummies. I'm never opening that chest. Attempting to escape. Escape successful. Please. Oh, thank goodness. Ah, where is it? Come on, where is it? Yesterday, while I was out practicing my kicks, I ended up getting hit by a falling star. Bam! Broke my precious helmet. I've been looking for all the pieces, but I haven't managed to find all of them yet. They look like, just like what you've got. What? You'll give them back to me? Well, thank you so much. I owe you big time. Is that it? That was it. Awful quest. Terrible quest. One of the worst in the game. It's fine. It's fine. We just have 2 more to go. 2 more. 2 more. Then we do the tournament. Then we're out of here. And I can go have dinner. Whose quest was this? Why does it not show the Digimon with the quest? I think it's Ravemon. Yeah. Why does it not show the quest symbol on the farm island thing? Welcome back, Sonia. Isn't that it wasn't a Digi-ship? That's a shame. So it was a false alarm thanks to Justimon, huh? In any case, thanks for your effort. Here, take this. Thank you. They give you a lot of experience, 8,000s. In any case, he collided with a shooting star. Just what kind of training was that guy doing? Later, losers. 2 more quests. 2 more quests. I'm pretty sure one of them is Class Desert, but please let the other one just be like, hey, go to Limit Valley and punch a guy. Great discovery. I want to enjoy the Chrome Mine Hot Springs and then investigate the Golden Digimon at Class Desert. Chrome Mine is a very small area, actually, so let's do this one first, because I'd much rather have to deal with Chrome Mine than deal with Class Desert. Class Desert, annoying. Chrome Mine, straightforward. Which quest was this? It was Jumbo Gamemon, wasn't it? Which one of you has Jumbo Gamemon in it? This one. I think Ancient Irismon, aka Ancient Kazumon, is the last quest we're doing. Sonia, I have a request for you. There's supposedly a legendary place in Class Desert where you can battle against a golden-clad Digimon. To have a golden-clad body is my dream. I'd love to go myself, but I've developed a terrible toothache. You're like a giant machine. Please go and investigate this rumor in my stead. All right, toothache boy. What specifically do I need to do? Investigate the legend of Class Desert. All right, all right. Hopefully, we have an easier time navigating Class Desert than we did Proxy Island. Here we go. I think this ends with you going to the spot where we fought Digimon and Babamon. But you have to, like, go talk to other Digimon first, maybe? I don't remember. Or maybe you go straight there? I honestly do not recall. I wish I could just set the Digi report to always say no. Just never respond to me. Excuse me. Escape successful. I don't know which way the game wants me to go. Class Desert is very long and windy, and I hate the way that its screens are set up, where, like, it's always cut in half, basically. Yo, we're at the point where I'm running from, like, every single fight, bro. I ain't here to fight. I'm here to get quests done. What? Okay. Well, this must be the wrong way. You're not supposed to need those skills for side quests. This is just an annoying chest. Oh my goodness, a Bancho Leomon. Time Stranger, you better have the other Bancho Digimon. Do it, cowards. I want to get Bancho Stingmon and Bancho Lilymon. It is one Bancho Leomon, just let me run. I'm gonna go towards the end area and hope that they're there. whatever it is I'm looking for. The good news is that whenever we get this quest done, the Chrome Mine quest should be pretty quick, because Chrome Mine is not big. Chrome Mine only has, like, 4 or 5 screens, I think. This is a very small area. Poncho Sukamon. Someone arrest that man for crimes against Digimon humanity. Escape. Escape successful! Hooray! Why is Class Desert so big? Why would they make this place so massive? I should just be able to fly on my Zulongmon up above the desert to spot the people I'm looking for. I swear, if you don't escape here. Thank you. I would have been furious. Would have been livid. This is just a okay, yeah, it is just Goldramon just right there. Okay. It was what I was remembering. So, I think we have to double back a little bit. Do I go over here? I have a hard time knowing exactly where I am in Class Desert. Does this lead where I want to, or is this the spot that's cut off from it? This is the spot that's cut off from it. Oh, you just fight a bunch of gold Digimon in a row. Okay, we just have to get to that end area. This is a dead end, right? Or no, wait, no. We go down this way. I think it's just a bunch of boss fights back to back, so once we get there, we should be able to get through this quest pretty quickly. I don't think it'll have us run around anywhere else in Class Desert. I hope. We can knock out Chrome Mine real quick, and then it'll probably go a little bit over 3 hours, but I think we'll get it done. Get it done pretty quick. And then at last, I can go and have my dinner. Do. Am I not there yet? Is it further up here? After this, you have to get the gold star from Proxy Island. I'll delete the game off of my computer. Delete the game off my computer before I go back to Proxy Island. Hello. Gold Digimon time. You know, I had a Goldramon once. Until I made it into an Azulongmon. Action chain! Finally. This is where golden-clad Digimon gather. If you want to join, you must also be golden-clad, and you must be strong. Are you strong? Strongest there is. You may not be golden-clad, but I admire your enthusiasm. Let's fight. Prepare to die. Wow, brought a Super Starmon into the fight to back him up. Pathetic. What a triple action chain? How slow is this Eaglemon? Die, all of you, die! Wasn't this a 6-star mission? These guys are, pretty squishy for what I expect from a 6-star Lost Evolution mission. Get absolute zero. Alright, good. You're dead. And you're, like, almost at 1/3 of your health. Not the C Phoenix! Joke's on you. I have the Z Phoenix. It's over for you. Action chain. Resist beast. Come on. What's up with that? How do you feel about fire? Get solar hammered? Alright, well, damage is damage. I don't think you're going to make it through 2 Purgatory Claws. You're definitely not going to survive a blue lightning by the end of all this. Goodbye. Wow. You lived that. That's messed up. You should have died. Zulongmon, fix that. Thank you, Zulongmon. That's 1 gold Digimon down. You have golden talent, that's for sure, but you've still got a long way ahead of you, haven't you? In that case, go forth. I'll go on ahead. Yeah, whatever. Do you, like, fight all the gold Digimon together at the end or something? I don't remember. My golden-clad body is #1 in this world. Maybe. But to be the best in the world also requires top strength. If you want to pass through, you'll need to beat me first. Yeah, whatever, Goldramon. Bring it on, bud. Oh, what the heck, Eaglemon? I just dealt with you. What are you doing back here already? Critical hit. Oh my goodness, that damage. Yeah, you ain't long for this world, you two. I don't remember what the... Is there only 1 more fight after this, or are there 2 more fights? I don't even remember. Yo, this Goldramon is very crit prone. Dude's getting crit all over the place. I'll go on ahead like 4 steps. But yeah, I don't think Eaglemon really knew what he meant when he said that. Yeah, Goldramon does resist lightning, doesn't he? It's still worth going for Aurora Force, though, because the Eaglemon is bulkier. Gotta get that big damage on him. Here, have an absolute 0. I don't know how Goldramon does against water. Average. He does average against water. Get stunned, idiot. No, not the Sea Phoenix. Not again. Yeah, nice damage, bro. My speed! My brain! Alright, it would be very cash money if you two could die before getting another turn, please. Dude, what is with that guy and getting crit by Purgatory Claws? Easy stun. Easy stun for babies. Goodbye. Alright, that was easy. What do we have next? You may not be golden clad, but you're certainly strong. Do you intend on continuing? Aren't you brave? Then I shall go on ahead. Yeah. I've heard it all before. What happened to that Super Starmon at the start? Did I, like, straight up murder him? Oh my goodness, Prince Ravemon. You see my beautiful golden-clad shell? Don't you get it? Take a look. The shine on this part is completely different to this part. You don't get it? You're deplorable. I have to teach you a lesson. Yeah, whatever. Hey, Goldramon, you guys finally got rid of, what's-his-face, huh? Eaglemon, he had to go. I think there might be 1 more after this. Maybe? Attack down. Is the Prince Ravemon also weak to lightning? That'd be pretty cash money if he was. Nice. Oh, I don't know why I said also. The Goldramon isn't weak to lightning. That was the other thing was weak to lightning. Eaglemon. The Prince Ravemon ate the Eaglemon. No! I can't really blame him, you know. Chicken tastes good. Critical Critical hit. Gold Flame, I know that move. I use that move all the time. Nice damage, bro. Purple Rain. There wasn't anything purple about that. Alright, we got this fight on lock. It's just gonna take a minute. As all Lost Evolution post-game matches do. It's gonna take a hot minute for this Ravemon to die. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, more crits, more crits! We just crit him a bunch, we'll get out of this way quicker. Alright, he takes way more damage to lightning than I realized, actually. This shouldn't be a problem. Please kill the Goldramon! Don't let it have another turn! Did I try Iron Armored Claws? Crit. Oh, the Prince Ravemon resists Beast for some reason. Whatever, it's fine. We got this. The Zulongmon should more or less kill him on his next turn. Honestly, Zukaimon might do it first. It's gonna be close. If he don't die here, he definitely dies on the Zulongmon's turn. Well, congrats to Zulongmon, you get the finishing blow. Just breathe on him a little hard. The disrespect. You lived that? Alright, fine. Blue lightning. Get me out of here. Is there one more fight? I think there might be. I don't remember. You're quite powerful. In that case, would you like to continue forward and see someone even more golden? Alright, there is one more. That's it. You understand what makes being golden clad so great. Legendary golden clad Digimon is just beyond here. Is it Magnamon? Oh, it's Pheromon. You've done well coming this far. I am the legend itself. Let me guess, you'd like a golden shine greater than any other, correct? Very well, let us begin. Here we go. It's you and Prince Ravemon. I'm surprised it's not like all of them, including the Super Starmon. Alright, it's gonna take a minute. Level 95. This is definitely gonna take a minute. Whips out a children's card game deck. Yeah, he just loads up Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Spirit Caller. We have to battle him in Spirit Caller. Aurora Force! Alright, they take decent damage. This shouldn't take too long. Pheromon, are you weak to light? You are a dark Digimon itself. You are. Fantastic news. Critical hit. Not the pyramid power, oh no! I've yet to see a pyramid in this digital world. Where are you getting this power from? Oh, don't have a healing move, you scumbag. Oh, it's only 1200, that's like nothing. I guess I should have you use Starlight EX then, actually. I think that's doing better than Purgatory Claws? I don't remember how much Purgatory Claws was doing. It did more than the 1200 that they healed, so. That's good enough for me. Ooh, baby, 3 Aurora Forces in a row? Don't mind if I do, these Digimon are so slow. We should just about kill the Prince Ravemon with this. Bum, 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 bum. So close yet so far. Thank goodness I grinded up all of those stats in between last stream and this one. This would have taken forever otherwise. We would have had another stream to finish everything if I hadn't done that off-screen level grind. Alright, Ravemon. Slowly but surely gonna whittle you down with all these holy attacks. Ow. Oh no, he got 1 HP back, chat. What now? Now what do I do? Gold flame. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. You're not gonna die to this next one, are you? Not unless I crit. I think you're gonna get one more turn. Which would be very not cash money of you. How dare you? How dare you get one final turn? And with all your stats returned to normal and an action chain, unbelievable. 3! Well, time to check Discord. While I wait for Ravemon to stop playing the game. Don't heal, that's cringe. It's my turn. Go away, Ravemon. Can't believe that they had this whole gold Digimon thing and didn't have Magnamon. Is Magnamon in this game? Magnamon is in Dawn and Dusk. Surely he's in this game. I think Magnamon is in DS as well. I win. Look at that. That strength, that shine. Your body may not be golden, but you sure do shine. Look, they even have space for a 4th Digimon to be standing there next to Goldramon. Being golden clad is great, though a little heavy. It would make more sense if Goldramon was the final one instead of Ravemon. Anyway, would you like to try on some gold? Would you like me to lend you my golden cram? Everyone here will now accept you as one of our group. Let's polish our skills and shine bright again someday. Yeah, shut up. It goes into Metal Siegramon. Oh yeah, Magnamon does Digivolve into Metal Siegramon in this game, doesn't he? Which is insane. Unhinged. Don't talk to me. Alright, and this was for Jumbo Gamemon, who is in the Sasori farm. He's right there on the small screen. Alright, Jumbo Gamemon, I did it. Whoa, Sonia, you're incredible. I can see the golden sparkling aura coming from you. I better train hard so I can challenge that Digimon too. Here's your reward. Golden axe and golden armor, okay. Just imagine a gold body someday. Yeah, so cool, and you just train right away. Is the gold armor stuff, like, actually good? Can I put it on, like, Baihumon? Gaku Ron. This is better than what I currently have, apparently. There you go. And then change weapons. The golden axe. When I'd lose 1 attack? Oh, no, wait, no. My attack plus would go to +1. Oh, it can just be sold for... the gold stuff is just to get a bunch of money, huh? That's the gimmick there? Okay. Alright, one more side quest. We're coming right up on 3 hours. If we only had this side quest left to go, we'd be ending, like, right at the 3-hour mark. Just about. At the usual time. But because we still have the tournament to do, we're gonna go a little over. Alright, Ancient Irismon, aka Ancient Kazumon. Bana, bana, bana. Which one of you has Ancient Kazumon? This one. Where are you at? You're late, Sonia. I've been waiting forever. My shoulders have been aching something fierce. But I heard that there was some good hot springs in Chrome Mine. Would you go confirm that rumor for me? Alright. Again, Chrome Mine is a pretty small area compared to a lot of others. So theoretically, this quest shouldn't take very long. And then we just gotta go do the tournament, and once we become the Tamer King, we're done. This NG Plus will come to a close. It'll have gone a little over 100 parts, I think. I think that this should be like part 103 or something, somewhere around there. Hello, Ravemon. Are you the same one I talked to before? Hot spring? Well, the water is always steaming hot. It's out back. Maybe try telling her that. Wait, do I just need to go talk to her again? Report. There's no way this is the quest. There's got to be another step to this. I was going to walk back to the port. I should just use a gate disc. Is this quest literally just talk to Ravemon, and then it's like, well, yeah, the hard part of the quest was getting an Ancient Kazumon. Whee! I can't think of any time that you go back and report to the client Digimon with the quest not immediately ending. I think this one would be a first, maybe. In this game, at least. Welcome back. So you found the hot spring and you brought it back, right? What do you mean you didn't bring the hot spring back? I don't believe you. Could you hurry up and bring back some hot spring water as well as some bath salts, please? Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Hot spring water at Chrome Mine. Search for the bath salt. All right, all right. Do. Dawn and Dust's Wing Ring quest? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Because you give the ring to a Muchomon, and then I think you go back to the... Do you go back to the client Digimon, or do you immediately... I don't remember, or if it's just like, something doesn't feel right, you should keep looking. I don't remember. You're back again. If you want more water, you can have more. The bath salts are just on the other side of this door. Hurry now. Wait, the other side of what door? Oh, do you mean this little path? I didn't realize there was another door right here. I didn't know that there was a screen in this direction. Hi, Chaos Gallantmon. Bye, Chaos Gallantmon. I didn't notice there was a doorway right here. Oh, no, wait, no, that's the port. Never mind. I thought the port was down there for some reason. So wait, what do you mean by door, then? Do you just mean, like, over... Are you, like, calling this over here a door? Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. Again, this area isn't very big. Guys, leave me alone. I'm so close to wrapping this up. Just let me be. We're nearly there. This doorway. Oh, did you mean it's on the other side of this? Like through here? That would make sense. Yeah, I was about to say, they don't normally say that the screen changes are, doors. Okay, why are there random not bath salt items here? 2 revives and a bath salts. Alright, whatever. Kinda weird. Alright, I told you the Chrome Mine mission would be quick and easy. Assuming Ancient Kazumon doesn't have us do something else. Alright, I got what you asked for. Welcome back, Sonia. So you brought back what I asked this time, right? Haha, thank you. This should fix my shoulder. Take this for your troubles. Thanks again. The Susanoo bow. Let's go. Sasuke Uchiha out here. You really are a reliable tamer. If you ever want to go to the hot springs, let me know. Alright. There's only one thing left to do, my dudes. First of all, let me look at this Susanoo bow, because I think you can use bows, can't you? You can. And this bow is insane. It'll give you more speed and attack, but less defense. Yeah, I'll make that trade. I think you were using the Peacekeeper. So I can put the Peacekeeper on you. Or the Peacemaker. And that'll yoke out Azulongmon. Oh, right, you had all of your stuff removed. I don't think I'm going to use you in this final fight anyway. It doesn't matter. But just because I'm a nice guy. That's right, you can use the guns. Take the sniper gun. And the Saint's Robe. Okay. Last thing to do, and then I will be satisfied with this NG Plus playthrough, and we'll call it to a close, is just go do the Tamer King tournament shenanigans. I don't remember how many battles this is. I remember you fight Glare, and I remember you fight Julia, and that's about it, to be honest. Thank goodness this Wizardmon is here. Warp me. Here we go, chat. Hopefully this doesn't take longer than about 20-ish minutes, give or take. It really just depends on how many fights there are, and I don't remember how many there are. Hi there, entry desk for World Championship, which doubles as the Tamer Ranking Battle Series. Would you like to challenge? Looks like you don't have enough Tamer points. What? In order to take part in the Platinum Rank-Up Battle, the amount of Tamer points you need is 127,500. Excuse me? How many do I have? Chat, it's because I haven't been doing the plates. It's because I haven't been doing the plates. The plates give you a bunch of Tamer points. I don't think we were ever told we didn't have enough Tamer points for anything in my original playthrough. And it's because I was doing the plates. Well, that's going to be all for today's stream then. I will grind up the plates because apparently that's the thing you have to do because I hate this game. But I will grind up the shenanigans. Holy cow, look, I maxed out on bits. I didn't even realize. But I am not going to go just grind plates for like an hour on stream. That's terrible. I might even just look up an AR code for it, to be honest. Oh, stretch. But I will get that done, and I will record myself doing this, so there will be a YouTube video, just a separate YouTube upload. It won't be part of any streams or anything. But I'll just record that later and get that done, because it's doing this tournament thing is like a 20-30 minute thing. So I'll handle that later. But that'll be it for today's stream. This is probably the end of a video, and then, yeah, there will be an extra video after. But we got to like a 3-hour stream. That's pretty good. Would have been like 3.5 hours if we, you know, had the Tamer points. I did not think that doing all but one quest, I would be low on Tamer points because of the plate thing. That's crazy. But, yeah, that'll be it for today. For those of you watching the videos after the fact, check the links in the description and whatnot. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time for that final tournament, round of tournament matches. Until then, farewell. Alright, chat, we are all done for today. Sorry that the tournament thing isn't part of the stream, but I didn't realize that I'd need another 20,000 Tamer points. That's stupid. I will be back tomorrow at 3 CST with Lost Souls Aside. We're finally starting Lost Souls Aside tomorrow, as we're going to stream tomorrow at 3 CST. Thursday is my day off. Friday, 3 CST, we'll do more Lost Souls Aside. I'm going to do back-to-back on that. Saturday, no Cobblemon. On Saturday, 2 CST, we'll be doing Pokemon XG Next Gen. And then on Sunday, we will be doing, again, more Lost Souls Aside. That is the plan. So, yeah. Thanks for coming to stream, everyone. I'll catch y'all next time. Till then, farewell.